Rare Beauty gave us powder bronzers, and I haven't seen any dark skinned people talk about it, so I'm going to do my job. Get out the way. If you're new to my channel, my name is Ohemaa. Welcome if you are a returning subscriber. Hey. Also, do you notice my afro is back? I don't know if you see it, but it's back. I've actually had the shape for almost a week. At first, it took a little bit getting used to, okay? And I'm still like fidgeting with it because like certain angles just makes it look like it's not even. We're experimenting with it. It doesn't move, by the way. It's like stuck in place. Rare Beauty sent over the two deepest shades. According to Rare Beauty and Sephora, these powders are blurring, ultra smooth, long lasting, non-cakey, weightless, vitamin infused. There are 7 shades, and it's supposed to give you a sun-kissed, breathable, non-creasing look that is very easy for you to build it up. When it comes to bronzers on lighter skin tones, it's supposed to mimic the look that you get when you've been at the beach, like a slight contour, a little bit dark, but also because of your skin showing the warmth or the blush through it, it's like a warm, dark, balanced burgundy warm blush. It's like a very well balanced, deep blush on your skin. Now for dark skin, our natural skin bronzing tends to go darker and not warmer, okay? So in order to translate that bronzer look onto dark skin, most bronzers end up looking more like a contour or a very well balanced blush. Most dark skin contours and bronzers also end up pulling very purple on the skin because I don't know, don't ask me, I don't know. But that is what we get on the market. Let's go ahead and jump into seeing what the Rare Beauty matte powder looks like on natural skin, and then I'll do a quick makeup look and then we can see what it looks like on makeup skin. The deepest new bronzer shade is called New Dawn, and I have to say that this is very, very deep. When I first saw this, I was taken aback, like, this is actually a very deep bronzer. I will try the deepest shade on the right side because I picked it up first, and the right side always goes first, okay? I just don't want y'all to be staring at this giant zit that's here. If you can, try to ignore it if you can. I also think I want to make my screen a bit brighter so you can see, so bear with me a second. Let's get into the packaging. This is what the packaging looks like on the new Rare Beauty powder bronzer. It is luxe. Of course, Rare Beauty packages always gives luxe, right? And when you open it, it comes with a mirror and the actual product down here. It doesn't come with a brush. You would have to buy the brush separately, but the brush that they sent over is an angled brush and it doesn't have a name on it. It's just this fluffy angled synthetic brush. Because I will be doing 2 different swatches, I'm using a different brush for that. I will maybe swatch this on the back of my hand first. I like to do face swatches though, you know. Yeah, this is definitely going to be purple on my skin tone. I can see it has like a nice rich purple undertone to it. New Dawn does. It's very, very purple. And the second shade is Radiant Warmth, and that one does not have a very purple undertone to it. This is almost like a setting powder shade for me. This is the shade New Dawn, and New Dawn is that deepest one. It gives very much the shade of like a deep purple, I want to say contour, but it's not too cool. It just gives, it's gonna pull very purple on my skin tone, I think, because of what I'm seeing on my finger, okay? That's why I'm saying that. Okay, and this is the shade Radiant Warmth, and Radiant Warmth on the back of my hand definitely gives skin tone slash concealer shade. And here they are on the lightest part of my fingers. That way you can see the true tone and true difference in the two. This one is very, very deep, and this one is very light for my skin tone. But I think it will work, and for our purposes, we probably will not be able to use Radiant Warmth as our bronzer. I'm literally tapping into it. I don't want to overdo it the first time. I'm going to pat off the excess. It's very purple. Let's see. Okay. Ooh, it's right on my pimple. I made you slightly brighter, so I hope you can see. But this is what it looks like. It's given very much purple vibes. You know, tell me if you can see it. I'm adding a bit more to it. This is definitely looking more like a purple. It looks like a purple blush on my skin tone. It doesn't look bad, but it's giving me purple blush vibes. This is my face without the blush. Sorry. This is my face without the bronzer. And this is my face with the bronzer. Exactly what I thought it was going to be. A very purple based product as a bronzer for my skin tone. It is showing up very nicely. It's not cool toned, it's nice and warm, and it's given that balanced shade between a contour and a blush. Let's pull my hair back and see what it's gonna look like on the forehead, because I think the forehead will make it easier for you to see when it comes to the difference on both sides, okay? Definitely pulling very purple. Yeah, for I have a very yellow undertone, and this looks like on my natural skin tone, it looks very, very, very much like a blush. A very purple blush. This is what it looks like with the bronzer on it. This is what it looks like without the bronzer. On my natural skin tone, it's definitely given me a balanced blush look, but it's also very, very, very purple. Let's see what the shade Radiant Warmth looks like on... I'm using the same brush, but Radiant Warmth is not showing up because it is literally... It's quite literally a skin tone shade for me, and that is okay. I am gonna go ahead and do a bit of makeup, and then we can see what it looks like. But anyway, let's jump into this bronzer. From the first swatch that I did on natural skin, I feel like this bronzer is too purple. It is literally like a deep plum shade, but I want to see what it looks like on makeup skin. Maybe it might change my mind. I don't know, but it's very, very purple. Okay, so I'm going to lightly build it up and see what it ends up looking like. Because if not, it's supposed to go on the highest point of your face. Okay, so like this part of your nose and the highest points of your cheek, and also on your forehead. It has to be on the parts where the sun will generally touch, right? So I put it where I would put my blush to go over my contour to kind of just give me that bronzed look. That's where I'm putting this product. It's definitely the shade it looks like on me. I don't need a blush in addition to this. So we're just going to blend it in as if it's like a mix of a blush and a bronzer. This is what it's looking like. It is a very, very, very purple shade, and I really don't think I need anything other than this shade to give me that snatched cheekbone look. I'm definitely not going to put it on my jawline because my whole entire face will be too warm and too purple. So on my skin tone, this is too purple. I would use this on a day where I intentionally want a very purple, very warm, almost like a wine, kind of a burgundy, like a, yeah, like kind of like a wine look. Those are the days that I would go for this bronzer. But if I wanted to have like a different color to my base, I'm not gonna go with this one. Because once I put this down, I don't know how I'm going to make it look like a lighter blush shade, or if I don't want my base to be this purple, I don't know how that's going to work. As it stands by itself, this is what it looks like, and this is the side of my face with makeup on. This is the side of my face without makeup. It is what it is, you know? It's one of those things that's very, very purple, and you just have to move accordingly. I'm just gonna blend the outer edges of this out so that it doesn't look so frumpy. Okay, so once the outer edges is blended out, this is what it's looking like. Let's intensify it over here so that it can define my cheekbone for me. Okay, we're going to do like a reverse contour type of a situation to make it stand out more. Because we didn't use a contour, we need to brighten right underneath it to give it that chiseled look. Let me do my other side, and then we'll decide if this is something that we're going to be reaching for. The shade is beautiful. I just wish it was mixed with something else other than straight up purple. As far as the tone goes, if you are darker than me, it will definitely not look so purple on you. I'm going to set my face and then fix my hair and come back so we can see what it looks like once everything is melted in, okay? Now this is the finished look. I forgot to contour my nose and I could not let you leave without contouring your nose. Like, it has to be done so that the nose can be cute and the whole look can come together. And I really like this hair and the makeup look after the nose contour. Okay, honey, this is the finished look after setting spray, after styling the hair. I actually left the studio to go see what my base looks like, and I really love what the bronzer looks like. It doesn't give purple. It looks very beautiful. It blends into my skin really nicely, and it gives me the shadows I want without it being too cool toned depth. And I just realized I did not contour my nose at all today. So the nose has been contoured with the same bronzer. Let me know down below in the comments what you think about the bronzer. I don't mind it. It looks really good. Initially, I thought, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. But once I set it and it melted in, if you're going to use it, absolutely get it. If you're as dark as me or deeper, the shade New Dawn is going to be your BFF. If you're lighter than me, New Dawn will come on a little too purple on your skin tone, and I don't know that you will like what it looks like. So if you use me as your shade reference, and if you are the shade 570 in the Rare Beauty foundation, definitely go for New Dawn. If you're darker than 570, yes, use New Dawn. It will look beautiful on you as well. Let me know down below in the comments if you've tried these bronzers and what you think about them. If you haven't yet tried it, do you think you're going to be picking it up after seeing it on me? Let me know down below in the comments what you think, okay? Now, if you're not yet subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe down below so you don't miss any future uploads from me. Hype up my video, share my video with your friends, and subscribe to my membership, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Love you lots. Love you lots, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.